My name is Johnny Murison. I'm a Kuku-Yalanji man, and my traditional homelands is Mossman, north of Cairns, to Cooktown and inland to Alora. My grandfathers and my father, they were all horsemen. Been around horses all my life. I like the power of a horse. I love the gracefulness of the horse, and I just love getting on one and going for a good old gallop and just letting the wind blow through your hair. Yeah, I love wild horses. I love working with horses that are challenging. The way that I break in a horse is I handle him every day. Just picking his feet up, rubbing his back. He gets to the point where he understands that I'm not there to hurt him. Why I love to teach my daughter about horses is because that it'll teach her love, respect, it'll give her confidence, and she'll be able to take that through her life. My horse, when I first went to break her in, she feared me, but I made her realise that I only wanted to be her friend. And that's the same with God. A lot of people think that we should be afraid of God, but that is just not true, because God just wants to be our friend.
Adventists believe God is love.
My name's Gordon Gossett. I was born with a heart condition called a heart murmur. They told me I could never work hard or play sport. We were brought up in a suburb of Christchurch called Hornby. You had to learn to fight or life was miserable for you. At the age of 19 I met my wife and she was right into the drug world. I just saw the money in it. I ended up selling marijuana and even hashish, which we used to import from Holland. I pointed guns at people, I've had the police point guns at me, I've been shot at, I had bullets fly past my head. It was all just to get to the top. It was a dangerous lifestyle and you could trust nobody, that was the worst thing. Having come to a place where I thought I'd achieved everything I wanted to do in the drug world, I started to get into the Bible, and I discovered that it had a lot to say about a lot of things. Who God is, the purpose that God has for us, and most importantly, what happens when you die. We had a little girl who was perfect in health until the age of 4.5, and then she got encephalitis, left her with intractable epilepsy, which eroded her life away until she passed away at the age of 27. The Bible was an amazing comfort at the loss of our daughter, because it teaches that God one day will be raising people back to life. Adventists believe in the Bible.
My name is Jacqueline Barr and I live in Ayr in North Queensland. Losing a loved one is the hardest trial to deal with. In 1993, our daughter Janine was travelling along a farm road. Her friend was driving and a car caused her friend to veer to the side of the road and she lost control. The vehicle rolled. She was killed instantly. A mother never stops wanting to protect her child. It was the hardest thing to accept that I couldn't be there for her when she needed me most. In 2009, my husband Ken was taken from us with a heart attack. We met when I was 14 years of age, married at 22, and except for his 2 years in national service, we had never parted. Through all of my losses, it's been Jesus carrying me through, carrying me on his shoulders. I depended on him and he came through for me. I'm looking forward to that glorious day when he will reunite us all together again, all of my loved ones. We will never have to part again. Adventists believe in Jesus.
My name is Dr. Darren Morton, and I'm a senior lecturer in lifestyle medicine. Optimal health depends on optimal circulation. When we get out and we start breathing more and we start moving the blood around our bodies, all of the tissues are serviced by life-enriching blood and oxygen. I love to participate in a whole range of physical pursuits. Triathlons and multi-sport racing, hang gliding, mountain biking. There are times when I've really had to push myself beyond what I thought I was capable of doing. I know that the pain's temporary, but the achievement will last a lifetime. Nutrition is absolutely fundamental to positive health and positive vitality. What we consume serves as the energy source to fuel us throughout the course of the day. The founders of the Adventist Church recognised the need for them to be healthy in order to do the work God was calling them to. And it's for this reason that the Adventist way of life has been extensively studied by health researchers. I love the Adventist healthy lifestyle because it enables me to live my best life. I'm passionate about sharing it with others so they can do the same. Adventists believe in a healthy lifestyle.
My name is Dr. Robert Granger and I'm a medical doctor. The Sabbath is a 24-hour period of time that God set aside for humanity. God made heaven and earth, all that we see, in a period of 6 days. He decided to set that seventh day apart. It is a time dedicated to family. It's a time dedicated to friends. We give ourselves to God, but at the same time, He also gives Himself to us. We might sit down and just simply talk and do Bible studies. My wife and I enjoy playing music together. We might sit in the backyard and then just enjoy the garden. We would be taking walks out in nature. It's just so wonderful to see the handiwork of God, and we can draw so much closer to Him as a consequence. Going through university, I made a commitment not to involve myself in any way in academic activities on the Sabbath. Because of Sabbath examinations, I ended up turning offers down for general surgery as well as ophthalmology. I opted instead for dermatology, where the Australasian College of Dermatologists was prepared to make accommodation for me and my beliefs. There is just something about that 24-hour period that allows that stress and tension to absolutely melt away like no other time. This day is guaranteed to recharge your soul like nothing else possibly could. Adventists believe in the Sabbath.
My name is Lucy Johnson and I'm the prep teacher at Mountain View Adventist College. I love teaching. It's my absolute passion. The kids are just so innocent and beautiful, and you just see them growing every single day. They just bring out this amazing energy in me. The 4 to 5 age range is so important. We set those foundations for them. We provide a learning experience that helps them to develop in all areas of life, not just academically. I'm a really big believer in it's all about building relationships with the kids, so I let them know that I want to be there with them every day. I want them to feel loved, and I want them to feel happy, and I want them to want to come into my class every day. I enjoy teaching at Mountain View Adventist School because I can share God with the children, they can share God with me. Adventist education prepares children in all domains of learning. There's a real holistic approach. We foster and nurture the children academically, socially, spiritually, physically, all these areas that are so important for child development. Adventists believe in education.
My name's Melanie Windus. I've been a registered nurse for 25 years. I can't remember a time where I didn't want to be a nurse. Just knowing that you could make a difference in somebody's day, just showing kindness and care and compassion to people can lift someone's spirits. Knowing that we have great healthcare services here in Australia is something that promotes me to want to help others in developing countries. Open Heart International in Fiji help those who are not able to access healthcare that we take for granted. Fiji is a developing country. There are no cardiac surgeons in Fiji. Surgery in Australia costs between $30,000 and $40,000. In Fiji, we're able to provide that same surgery for $3,500 to $4,000. If we don't have volunteers to provide cardiac surgery, there are people dying, and there are young people dying, and there are children dying. It's important to be involved in this work because Adventists believe we have a part to play in the community and helping others. I know that Jesus loves me, and I want to show others that because of his love for me, that I can love them and help them and show care and compassion to them. Adventists believe in serving the community.